Oh, Dr. Kane. Ah, there she is.
Doctor.
Now, there is one matter that we must address. It's all well and good having the tools, but without anything to run the experiments on, it's all for naught. That being the case, I'm going to need some tissue samples.
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
Thanks to you, I now have the tools I require for my work on the FEV. Now I need some tissue samples with which to conduct my experiments on.
How do I obtain this tissue sample exactly?
To clarify, I will be taking the samples. What I need is for you to bring me 3 living specimens. I'm going to need 2 contaminated subjects. For the best results, a heavily mutated creature, as well as your typical wasteland denizen. And I will also need a pure, untainted human.
Okay, I hope you're listening to that list there.
What do you mean contaminated?
Well, technically, anything exposed to long-term radiation will do. What I'm really looking for are 2 subjects on the opposite sides of the spectrum. One heavily mutated specimen, such as a ghoul or a super mutant, as well as a specimen with less obvious mutations like your average Wastelander. This will allow me to tailor the FEV adequately.
Where would I find that?
Underground, I would expect. Vaults like ours, I'm sure you must have somewhere in mind. I must stress that the subject has not faced long-term radiation exposure. That would compromise my work.
I'm ready to get to work.
Here, take this specialized stun baton. It isn't especially reliable, but you'll need it to stun the specimens long enough to bring them back here. It's only able to stun every few hours, so be sure to pick your moment. I suggest less conspicuous targets. You wouldn't want to make a scene.
Alright, so we have our shopping lists. We need 1 Vault Dweller, 1 Wastelander, and then a ghoul or a super mutant. Okay, now I think I'm going to do this mission without power armor, because there's something I want to show you that I found in here. Now, as you know by now, I've received no kind of combat armor or anything else so far. Now, this does involve a bit of stealing, but if you're happy with that, you come onto the, I think it's the 4th floor, into Colonel Whitehill's room, and we can get the following items, which I'm going to use. So now it keeps the exact same agility that it had before, but now adds on 32 damage resistance. So the Whitehall uniform looks like this. Nice urban camo. And then the tattered uniform looks like this. Exact same stats, weight, everything else like that. I'm going to go for the tattered. So I'm going to put the other one back in there, and I'm also going to put on Colonel Whitehill's cap. There we are. Okay, so back outside for me, I just want to change my purify back into a rifle from a pistol. Okay, this way, and I think it's out this door over here, closest weapons workbench. Okay, was I right? Ah, yes, slightly off. There it is over there. And I kept the mod on, so I just have to attach it, and good to go. Back to the Commonwealth. Alright, here we are. Now I want to take care of what you would think is the hardest one first, but I actually think it's the easiest. There's Vault 81, so I'm going to head over to the old military facility first. Okay, thank goodness the stingwigs haven't respawned. I'm just going to head up over the mountain here. I think there is a random spawn point along the way I just need to look out for. But otherwise we should be okay. It's so far so good. And it's just down... Yes, there we go. Just down the hill over here. Ah. Okay, let's go in through here. Okay, still nothing. I want to take a... Ooh, I've got 2 grape mint... No, okay, charisma. Yes, grape mint test. Let's do that. I took that because we've got a speech check coming up that I would really like to pass, so I don't have to give away my fusion cores. I do love that Enclave back on the Pip-Boy. And you see my wedding ring there on the outside of the glove. That's cool.
Hold it right there. Vault 81 security. I don't know where you got your hands on a working Pip-Boy, but you better start talking.
Okay, so on the truth.
I got it in Vault 111.
Vault 111? Haven't heard of that one yet. And what sort of business are you looking to take care of here in 81?
Just a traveler.
I'm just a traveler. I thought I'd take a look around.
Is that so? And you expect me to believe that? Oh, Overseer.
Who is it, Edwards?
Ma'am, some new Commonwealth traveler. Not one of our usual traders.
Well, if someone wants in, they can earn it like everyone else. Let me speak to them. Sorry about that. Officer Edwards here was just doing his job. I'm sure you can understand our need for caution. For newcomers, we like to operate on exchange. You help us, we help you.
Okay.
But I'm a fellow Vault Dweller. Can't you just let me in?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Ah,
Before you
there we
arrived,
go.
he
Great
did say he was
stuff.
From Vault 111. And he's in possession of a working Pip-Boy.
Is that so? I'm going to allow it. Edwards, open the door and make the announcement. Officer Edwards and I will meet you at the entrance.
Okay. There we go. Speed check successful. I do love this animation better than the Vault 111 coming out of the ground. Okay, let's go have a word.
Come on, Gwen. My guys have been working doubles for weeks now. They need a break.
Everyone's working hard right now, Cal. You think I don't know that? Just do the best with what you can. That's all I'm asking.
Fine, I'll see what I can do. But you and I both know we can't keep going on like this.
Sorry about that. As you'll soon see, we have a few maintenance projects underway. Gwen McNamara, Overseer. Welcome to Vault 81. We've never encountered a fellow Vault Dweller. Is this Vault 111 you mentioned still operational?
Nope.
It's more like a graveyard now. Almost no survivors.
Christ, I'm sorry. What happened there?
They had us cryogenically frozen in these pods, but something malfunctioned.
Oh my god. All those lives lost due to some malfunction? That's unacceptable. I suppose we've been lucky. Here, we pride ourselves on having maintained a successful vault over these past 2 centuries. We'd like to be completely self-sufficient, but there are certain resources we can't provide ourselves.
Let's go.
I'm impressed you maintained a successful vault for so long.
Thanks. I owe it to the overseers before me, but some here would disagree. A few believe opening the doors to the Commonwealth was a mistake.
Let's move this along.
Interaction is a good thing. The Commonwealth is improving.
So I've heard. But it's still got a long ways to go. Now, I have work to do.
Ma'am, what about the dog?
I'll allow it. Security is already extra mindful as it is. If he's lived this long in the Commonwealth, I'm sure he's chosen his friends wisely. If you need anything else, I'll be in my office.
And there we go. Now what I'm looking for is a resident. Ah yes, down here. So we don't want to take any named people. So let me equip the stun baton. After I use this, it will take 4 in-game hours to reset. Toggle on my stealth boy. And make sure I don't miss. There we go. Now I need to press E, send him to the Enclave as a pure human. Okay, so that is that one taken care of. Let's get out of here. And we can head on into Boston for the next one. Okay. Back comes out the purifier. Now, where I want to head to is the Boston Public Library. Okay, the baton is ready again, so that's good. One of the reasons, one of the reasons why I wanted to come this way is because when I was heading down the road here to get old Nick out of Vault 114, I forgot to get the Intelligence Bobblehead.
The library is currently closed.
And this is the best way to do it.
The library is currently closed.
So say you're an employee.
I work here. Let me in.
Please provide your 6-digit employee ID number.
I don't know what that flash was, but this is basically a guaranteed speech check.
My ID number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Welcome, Mr. Mayor. Please enjoy your visit. Mind the mess. We are currently undergoing maintenance.
That code reminds me of something straight out of Spaceballs. Now, when you go in here, be careful. Okay, now look down. There is a tripwire, because if you're playing in survival, those 3 grenades will seriously ruin your day. Now, I am going to try and grab a super mutant from here if I can. But if I can't, I do have other plans. Okay. Ooh, military cap. I'll leave everything else here. What else we got?
That's it.
Oh, something I just wanted. If you didn't pass that speech check, then all these robots and turrets would be hostile to you until you got in, cleared out all the super mutants. So just be aware of that. I wonder if I should take the combat knife. No. Okay, mutants are attacking outside. Don't care about that. I care about this.
Perfect.
So now I have 10 intelligence. So I can take got Nerd Rage if I wanted to. What we got in here? No. Oh, let me take the 44. Another stealth boy. There we go. Now let's see if we can help out here and grab me a super mutant. I just don't want to take any chances of hitting the protectrons, because then they'll all be hostile to me.
Law and order has prevailed.
So I'm hoping to take down all but one and then nab him quickly enough. Don't know if I'll get lucky, but it's worth a try. If not, I've got somewhere else I know I can get some ghouls, and then it's just raiders or wastelanders we need to look for. Oh, that was a... Oh. Lovely. Don't have any ammunition for it, but thank you very much. Oh, this might be my opportunity. Cross your fingers and hope this works. It's not going to work. You know what? Screw it, I'm out. Okay. Let me take a run down here. Maybe I'll be lucky and get some raiders along the way, so then all I need is my ghouls. Otherwise I can come back to down by the river. No, there's some here. There's mainly super mutants that way. Oh. Where did caravan go down? Dogmeat, found an enemy. Dogmeat, where's the enemy? Oh, is he down here? Let's go have a look.
So I'm keeping an eye on those mutant freaks over at Trinity, and this guy comes out of nowhere
perfect.
sprinting down the road. I know he must have seen him.
Okay, we just want to take down the one. Okay, quickly before Dogmeat gets him.
Get off me!
And sent to the Allrig as a wasteland inhabitant. Fantastic. What else we got here? Oh, if you actually listen to the conversation, what they say he's got is actually exactly right. So now we've got 4 hours to wait until this thing recharges. So the time is now, okay, let's say 5:30, so 9:30 in the evening. So now if I run into any raiders, they are going to be toasted, purifier style. I was just going to head on here down to the pond. I haven't taken out Swan yet, I've realized, so I do need to take this a bit wide just to make sure I don't set him off, because there's no way I will be able to take any sustained hits from him right now. Okay. Oop. Where are you? Ah, okay. Anyone else? I'm not too involved in too much combat. That's why I didn't wear the power armor. Now he's hostile to me. Ah, they found me over there. Alright, let me take care of these guys. One. There's one there. Where are you? Stand still so I can shoot you. Many thanks. Now there's one more. There you are. That sucks. Situation taken care of. Oh, combat rifle if I wanted one. And one more stim pack for good measure. And that's where I'll be heading over there. I can just wait here on the bench for a little bit. Okay, so let me wait for 3 hours. I should wake up with the thing recharged. Yes. Fantastic. Let's head out and get this shopping list on. Okay. Again, take out everyone but one, and then capture that one. Okay, so take him out. It will be so nice to use this right now. Okay, who's going to be first? This guy. And now I can take out these ones, right? There, don't kill him. That will defeat the purpose. Send him to the rig as a mutated creature. And we are finished. Have a look what's on here. 8 ball. Won't say no to another Molotov cocktail. Alright, and that's that. Let's head back. Alright, there we go. Okay, I can put this away.
Brotherhood took Washington from us. We'll take their elder from them.
Oh, that's the plan. Okay, these goo piles still haven't gone away even though I've taken everything out. Maybe I need to wait for the next repair set for the rig. Let's go see the doctor again. Ah, Dr. Kane.
Welcome back. The specimens you brought are impeccable. I've taken some initial samples and I will soon be ready to run preliminary tests.
Again, I'm not going to ask for a reward. And they're definitely going to be harmed, so I'm just going to go.
Glad to help.
One last thing before you go. I believe Captain Peterson was looking for you.
Now, unfortunately, they took the baton. That's terrible. And my reward for that was 2 fusion cores. Okay, now let me go head up and see the captain. The next mission I think is going to be a lot of shooty.